Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Girl, you here? You breathing?
Who, me? What?
Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to Cats.
And cake? Stop! Not me dropping the bag. Sorry, I was not there. LOL. We gotta start over. We gotta cut this down.
All right, ready? Take two. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Cats.
Wait, what's after cakes again? I gotta write this down. Hello.
Oh my god. I'm
Guys,
Rikhu.
Oh right. That's really our intro.
That's my intro. That's all we get. That's all you need to know. What else do you need to know about me?
That's a loaded question right there.
Oh girl. Yeah, farts come with every order here. Every single one. Fresh.
All right. Should we actually redo the intro though?
Do you want? All right. You ready? You want it? You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
You ready? You're gonna cook.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Cats
and Cakes podcast.
I am your co-host Rikhu. Girl, you want me to fart again?
Yeah, I want you to fart again. And I am your other co-host, Cake.
Oh my god. Welcome to
our
podcast.
second episode.
Yes.
Called Purranormal Cakesgiving.
Cake actually came up with that one. I liked it. What was my original idea? It was black cats and gingerbread. But Purranormal Cakesgiving, I like it so much more. I like the puns. I'm big on puns.
Yeah, I just had multiple tabs up of cake and cat puns and just put a whole bunch of them together. Which
is so smart because like I'm here trying to cook myself and I can't rhyme. I'm not built like that.
See, yeah, why go through all that effort when
Google
it's all
is
out
free.
there in the internet?
Absolutely. Today we are live on Twitch and TikTok. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you all having an amazing Thursday night. We haven't really set a weekly time for this podcast, but we're cooking a little bit. We'll get back to you.
Yeah. You know, as these kind of roll out, we'll get together more of like a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we do plan on making it like a weekly thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so for today, we're kind of throwing it back to Halloween. Rikhu was very excited to have like a Halloween episode.
Oh my god, I love Halloween.
We do it, somewhat close-ish, where Halloween was. I mean, we could still say it was last week because it was literally last Tuesday.
Stop, was it? Oh my god,
yeah.
Wait, you're right.
It's last Tuesday. It's still relevant.
Oh my god, time is just like between holidays. Time is a mystery.
Honestly, because we could say Halloween was last week, but Thanksgiving's literally in the next 2 weeks. Literally,
it's the week after
Thursdays.
Anime NYC. It's like literally the week after.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready.
Which we'll probably talk about in next week's episode or next time's episode.
Yeah, we'll save. Well, we can talk about like the prep, and then we'll post the actual convention. We'll do a full talk down of how it was.
Yes. And then bada bing, bada boom, next thing you know it's Christmas!
Oh my god, wait, you're so right though. It's gonna go so quick. Oh my god. Also, welcome in Rippy and Haito and Hi Waffles.
Honestly, I don't even know if we can keep up.
With the holidays? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The topics, we'll probably just do like random stuff. I mean, let's be real. How often are we gonna stay on topic? What are the chances?
I mean, considering I already messed up the intro, it's going so good.
Okay, but like we literally talked about it like 2 minutes before pressing the button, so it's fine.
Yeah, but like the thing is, we talked about it, we had it down pat, and then by the time we hit live, I was like, huh?
All it took was 5 minutes for us to both reset.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I didn't write it all down though. I thought I had it.
But girl, I'm ready. I'm ready to bop right into Halloween. I'm a slut for Halloween.
Yes, yes. Why don't
Oh
you
my
kick
god.
us off with the Halloween topic? Because it's your thing.
Absolutely. This is actually my Halloween model. My bestie Doe made it at Doe Remy. No, at Doe Remy _ on Twitch and Twitter, right? It's also your Twitter handle. And yeah, I'll link it. Actually, I'll put it in the description when I post this on YouTube as well. Yeah, Doe made this model. Thank you for the bits, Nooners.
Wow.
Thank you. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. They say the gays love Halloween, and I stay true to the stereotype. So
Wow.
there's something about dressing up. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's just fun.
I can see that.
I could wear the goofiest costume and I'll still feel hot. I don't know why.
I feel that though. I feel so I see what made me excited to do this episode was I am not a Halloween girly. I am in it for the next day discounted candy at CVS. I am in it for, staying in, it being dark, I'm just not like a typical person that like dresses up and like has a big hurrah.
I'm in shock.
Everything.
I'm in shock.
Really? You're
We're
shocked?
such different people. Actually, I do kind of get that vibe from you. You know what? I didn't even like stop to think about like how you might think of Halloween. I'm like Halloween is my favorite holiday. I can't conceptualize not.
Really?
Like, oh yeah.
Out of all the holidays?
Oh yeah. I'm like, Christmas is okay, but like I'm Halloween.
Wow. Okay. So, okay, what made you fall in love with Halloween?
I just think the outfits are fun. Like, it's very active, right? Like, I'm not, well, like, I mean, I feel like what most people would say is like Christmas, right? I'm not like I like buying people gifts. I love like giving people gifts, that sort of stuff, but I'm not good at like shopping for gifts. Like, I'm much better at shopping for myself,
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
So like Halloween is like, it's all about, you, like you're picking your outfit, you're picking what you want to do. And I don't know, I like that. I like the freedom of being able to do whatever. And I do like, when I do like a costume, like I don't always try to dress like hot or like cool. Sometimes I just go like goofy. Like I just like everything you can do with like, I don't know, outfits, events.
And when did this all start for you? Like you've loved it and you've been dressing up ever since like you were a little kid, or?
Oh yeah, like every single year I've dressed up. I've never skipped a Halloween except for that one year. Actually, do you remember that? There was one year, it might have been a New Jersey thing. They canceled Halloween because of the snow. Like it just never happens.
Not gonna lie, you were like, do you remember that? And I was like, okay, reel it back in, like what the
like 20
the 20 like years of friendship we've had, like what?
Like,
I was like, huh?
Yeah, do you remember back in 1999 when I was in the womb and you were
in the womb? Stop! In the womb.
No, did that not happen where you were? Like New Jersey, I think it was the whole state actually canceled.
I was like, no, I was not in the womb in 1999. Thank you.
Yes, wait, so you didn't have a year where Halloween was canceled?
No.
Wait, that's crazy. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I assumed it would have like extended to nearby states too. Yeah, there was a really bad snowstorm. I think it was like supposed to happen one day, and then it actually ended up happening like a couple days later or something. And instead of rescheduling it twice, they just canceled Halloween. And everyone was very upset.
Wait, and this was recently?
This was like in the 2010s, somewhere. I want to say like early 2010s. Like I was maybe in middle school. I can't quite remember.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was very strange. I don't know.
I remember, did Hurricane Sandy hit you?
Ooh, girl. Oh yeah. I was without power for a week.
Yeah, Hurricane Sandy hit right around Halloween.
Did it? No, I thought that was after. I thought that was like November. I think it was the week after.
Oh, maybe you're right.
I can't remember. I could be lying out of my ass.
I was out of power for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, we had no power for 2 weeks, and we didn't have school for 2 weeks either.
Wait, I'm looking up
So
when it was.
yeah, fact checks us. Fact check us.
It was. You
I
were
remember
right.
I remember it was early November, but because we were out of power for 2 weeks, I think it started like before Halloween or even on
It
Halloween.
was. You're right. It was before Halloween. Early on October 29th was when it hit. Brigantine, New Jersey. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so that was the only year I can remember Halloween not being a thing.
Oh my god, I forgot that. I forgot that happened. That was. Oh my god, that was crazy. The like 3-hour lines kick ass.
Yeah.
Not a fun time. Not a fun time.
No,
I think I just blacked out the Halloween.
Yeah, we're not talking about that now. We're talking about the good Halloween. But yeah, I've never been one to dress up.
Wait, so like last year, like what'd you do last year? The silence speaks volumes.
Work.
Really? It's like you don't. What? Like when was the last time you feel like you celebrated Halloween?
Like middle school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like out of this world to me. Like
yeah.
every year I was doing something.
So like, okay, when I was younger, my mom took me trick-or-treating when I was younger, like in elementary school. But Halloween was not a big thing. Like, you know, we grew up like relatively poor, so we would go out trick-or-treating early and then use whatever that candy we got to give out to all the trick-or-treaters.
Oh.
So Halloween was like a hustle and bustle.
Oh god, your family had it down to an operation.
Yeah.
Reduce, recycle, girl.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've been egged.
We were allowed to. Oh my god, an egg. That's his costume, guys.
This is more terrifying than anything I've worn.
In elementary school, we were allowed to wear costumes, but my mom didn't buy any. Like she got them all like secondhand, and only the good ones. There was like a few good ones, and so I had to like rewear them. So, or like she would buy them and then make me wear clothes over it, so I didn't get them dirty, so she could return it.
Oh my god.
The next day.
She. You know what? Respect to her. She still got you guys celebrating, but like cost efficient.
So I got to dress up because I took the shirt off and I took the sweater off and like took pictures in my costume, so it looked like I dressed up for school. But then I really didn't.
Girl, you sure your mother ain't running anything else around her? She had this down pack. She had
this down to a science. And little old me, I was taking notes. I was like, Mom, it's time to go trick-or-treating because the kids are going to start coming in an hour and we got no candy.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it wasn't until middle school where like I went to like we moved. So I was in a better neighborhood, so like there was like a more formal school bus system, and like all my friends lived close, so like my mom like let me trick or treat with like my friends that I like really celebrated Halloween.
Damn. So you've never been to like you don't do like the Halloween parties and the.
No, I really don't.
See, I think I've done one like every single year. I've done something to some extent. Either I've gone out or I've gone to like someone's party or something.
Have you ever thrown the party?
No, I've always lived in like well in college I had like that small dorm room compared to like my other friends who had like suites and stuff.
Okay.
And then like when I was at home, I have a very crowded house. I have 4 other siblings, so it's like it's hard to arrange.
Yeah.
4 siblings, 3 dogs, 2 parents. So it was a packed house. It was a bit too crazy to have a party,
Yeah, I feel that. I know, Banana. It's really sad, my Halloween tradition, but I'm vibing.
I mean, respect to your mom though. She was like, they're not gonna miss out. Like they're like, it's gotta be a pinch, but we're gonna make do.
I mean, I also don't blame her. Like she grew up in a culture that Halloween wasn't a thing, so she didn't know what to do.
No, I'm sure. Like it was totally new. No one. I'm sure was she friends with like people of similar culture in the neighborhood, and so like you know what I mean.
Yeah. No. When me growing up, we were like the only Asians in the whole town.
Really?
Yeah, until we moved, obviously. Then
Oh, I don't.
my
Yeah, I
my
don't think I
mama
know
found her
where.
click. You know,
I don't think I know
but
where you actually live. You'll have to message me that sometime.
yeah,
Because I just know where you live now.
um, but yeah. So okay, but because you're the Halloween girly,
Mm, mm,
do
mm.
you have a favorite Halloween that you've celebrated?
Oh God. It's hard to pick. 'Cause, like I don't know. I just do stuff. You know what I mean? It's not that like any specific Halloween like
I
stands
see.
out. I just kind of like
Okay,
celebrate. We
so
vibe. We vibe.
what's your favorite part of Halloween?
Oh, the day, girl. The actual day. For me, Halloween isn't just like the day. It's the weeks of horror movies, like my horror movie nights I was doing,
Oh,
and then you know what I mean, like the whole month and the
yes,
decorations
yes, yes,
and
yes. See, that I could get behind. Like
yeah,
I'm
like
a
pumpkin
big horror,
picking.
yeah, I'm a big horror girly, so I love the vibe.
Oh yeah, like the haunt. Do you do haunted houses? I love
Yes, I
haunted
love
houses.
haunted
I'm really bad at
houses.
them. I've been to one well, I've been to a couple haunted houses, but like one like real haunted house, and it was at like it was at Dorney Park. I don't know if you know where that is.
Wait, I've been to that haunted house.
Wait, really?
Legit, I've
It's
been
in
to that
like it's
haunted
in
house.
Pennsylvania, right? I think that's where
Yes,
it is.
I've been to that haunted house. And I know I've been to that haunted house because the first time, as if I've gone back. But like, the one time I did that haunted house, I went in with my family went. I was looking at the floor the whole time and like not looking up, so I missed the entire haunted house. Can't tell you a thing that's in there. Not a thing. I dragged my mama in with me. I was holding her for dear life, looking at the floor, and I walk out and I'm like, that was so easy.
You were walking through the ASMR version of the haunted house.
Yeah. I literally like head down, like didn't look at anything. Things would pop up. I wouldn't scream because I didn't see anything. All I saw was flashing lights, and then we got to the exit, and I was like, that was so easy.
I don't
I
know how.
walked that haunted house.
I'm too curious. I have to look. Even if I'm scared, I have to see it. I don't know why.
Girl, I was not curious at all. Not at all. I did the same thing to my mom. We were on, I forgot where we were, but we were on some Pirates of the Caribbean ride that was supposed to be horror too. And I same thing, closed my eyes the entire way. I made my mama sit next to me. She watched the entire thing. And by the end of it, I was like, that was so great. I
Run it
love
back.
that.
Run it back.
Yeah, I was like, let's go back.
Oh my god. You know, the only one I've like I say like real haunted house because I've been to like a haunted hayride like for kids and stuff. But like no, I went to that Dorney Park one and it was I think that year they themed it for The Conjuring and I had literally just seen The Conjuring like a week before that.
That's terrifying.
It was like
but
or
also
a couple weeks
so
whatever.
good.
Oh, it was like it was really quality. But it was funny because so I was supposed to go with like all like me and my girlfriends to Dorney Park. It was our class trip in high school and they bailed last minute. So I ended up grouping with like these guys that I was like kind of friends with. They were like footballers. Like they were like very straight footballers and I was a little fruitcake in high school, but I mean we were friends. We weren't close, we were friends. And I actually didn't want to go, but they wanted to go and I was like, all right, fine. I'll walk in, but you guys are forming a literal fort around me in front, left, right, and behind. I'm lashing onto someone and we're shuffling through and that's literally what I did. It was fun, but it was terrifying.
I've only been on one hayride in my entire life.
Like haunted hayride or hayride?
No, hayride period.
What?
Yeah, and the one I was on, I was visiting Waffle's family around like September-ish, so they were like getting ready for their haunted hayride month. They had everything set up, but we also went during the daytime, so it obviously wasn't haunted. But
Did you say haunted hayride month?
Yeah.
What do you mean month?
Like for like October.
Oh, like they only do it for that 1 month?
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, we went in the daytime, so obviously they didn't have it on, but they still did the hayride through the whole thing, so you could see it, and I was like, wow, the amount of like prep work and everything.
Oh, so it was
I
still
would
like it was
be
still
scared.
haunted. It was still like a.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
was
I
still
see what you
haunted,
mean.
but it was daytime, so they didn't
They
like
didn't burn.
do
Yeah, it
the
was just
hunt.
like a
Yeah,
regular
yeah, yeah.
hayride.
But they had everything up, so but they just like did the tour, I guess.
Yes, because see, for me, like hayrides in New Jersey, like you do them like August through October. Because like
Really?
people go apple picking as early as the last 2 weeks of August. I think is when like
That makes
a
sense. That
couple
makes
apples
sense.
are ripe. New Jersey's is like the big apple state. New York is too, right?
No, New York is the apple state.
Girl,
Excuse
I
you.
mean, we
What
got
is
some
New
apples
Jersey
here.
known of?
Everything.
New
Queen of
Jersey.
everything. Better.
The blank
The
state.
blank state.
Wait,
The blank
you're the
slate.
garden state. Excuse you.
Exactly. We're not just apples. We're
What do you
more.
mean, excuse you?
We're
You don't
more.
even know what that means, girl!
Yeah, more produce.
You're the garden state.
Is New
Where
York
is it?
actually the apple state?
Yeah!
That's a
why.
thing.
I mean, New York City is the big apple.
No way. That's where that. There's not a single apple tree in that city. Point it out to me. Show me. Where is she?
What do you mean? You've never heard of the big apple?
No, I mean I've heard of the Big Apple, but like, I thought that was just like an expression. I didn't think that was because New York was related to apples.
Girl.
Stop. No way. No. I mean,
What?
listen.
What do you mean, what? In chat. What? Is it so
Oh my
hard to believe
God.
that New York has trees? And some of those trees have produce on them? More specifically, apples? Oh, girl. I'm getting heated. That's what I am for Halloween. Heated.
Wait, so you have dressed up for Halloween. What was your favorite like costume that you wore?
I never really dressed up besides, I mean, that was elementary school. In senior year of high school, we did like a senior year Halloween where like you and your group of friends dressed up, and then basically for the whole morning you just take pictures in our little school courtyard and skip
Well, that's
class.
cute. That's really cute, actually.
Yeah, me and my friends went as like a Pokemon squad. So like I made
Oh.
my costume as Squirtle.
Wait, that's so cute.
So I had this like blue, light blue hoodie and sweatpants jumpsuit, and I made like my tail out of felt and I stuffed it.
If your face wasn't fully painted blue, like you blew a Smurf, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Well, I put a turtle shell on my back and I wore some sunglasses and I was like Squirtle squad all the way.
Calling it a day.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Waffles was surprised with the August to October hayrides. Yeah, I mean I think
That's a long time.
it is a long time, but it's because apple season here is last 2 weeks of August through the first week of October, I believe, and then it switches to like pumpkins. Because each week
But
is like a different type of apple is ripe or something like that.
No, yeah, that I get, but the hayrides.
Yeah, because like the farms are so big that they have to transport for apple picking. People go to farms to just like pick fresh apples off the trees like themselves.
Well, correct, but I just.
Yes, they need like the hayrides to like get them back and forth. So usually it starts
Oh, so you guys do hayrides as like a mode of transportation?
then. Yeah,
type
like it's
thing.
not just like haunted hayrides. Like hayrides, like
Oh no,
you know what I mean?
no. We do hayrides as like a. It's
only
like
an
a
attraction.
like a tour. Yeah, it's an attraction.
okay,
it's like
okay.
a tour of the field, not for actual transportation.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like both. Like you used to get some of both, so it's just fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cute.
Correct. Not all hayrides are haunted hayrides. That is,
Square and rectangle.
correct. Oh, see, I want to start saying that.
What?
Square and rectangle. Like it's essentially the same thing, but like.
Oh, I
You
can
really
cook. I can cook.
You gonna argue? No.
Okay. For Halloween costumes, what do you think are the best like types of costumes? Like ones where people dress like hot, ones that are like just like cool looking, or like funny ones?
You ever see Mean Girls where it's like Halloween's that one time a
Yes.
year where where girls get to dress up as whatever they want and no one whatever the line is?
Absolutely.
Anyways, iconic. Um I still haven't forgotten about that miscongeniality comment we made last episode, by the way. So, anyways,
I have to watch it. I have to watch it.
I think the best costumes are, honestly, it ranges. Like, if you could pull off a very simple costume, like how people do, like, Young Rock with the black turtleneck and the jeans.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah.
Like, is that overdone? Yes, but it's a good costume.
Yeah, I get you. And I feel like it's pretty recognizable. I feel like that, like that picture.
Yes.
I literally, like, as soon as you said that, I pictured that picture in my head.
Yes, yes. I feel like if your costume is like recognizable, it's a good costume.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good. I feel like that's a really good metric, though. I get so upset, like when I feel like I cook, that like I come up with this costume, like no one's gonna know what I am. Like I feel like I just tossed on rags. I'm just here. I look like a homeless person.
But also there's those costumes that like people don't know what you are, but then you tell them and they're like, "Oh my god, I can totally see it. You like slayed."
Well, that was like last year when I went to. I guess it's like it's cosplay, so it's a bit different. But when I went to Anime NYC last year, I dressed as male Raftalia from Shield, Rising of the Shield Hero.
Oh, okay.
And people who like were pretty familiar with the show would come up to me like, "Oh my god, like this looks so good," and they took pictures of me, and it was like a fun conversation.
Yes.
But there were some people who came up to me like asked, and like they couldn't really connect it until like I said like, "Oh, I'm male Raftalia," and they'd be like, "Oh my god," it's just like it was one of those like connection costumes. But I like that too.
Yeah, like the gender bend costume.
I love gender
but
bending.
Like because people took pictures with you, that's how you know you made it already.
Absolutely. It's like the best compliment you can get.
Yes. Are we shocked that Waffles likes hot costumes?
Me too, girl. I want to dress like a slut. I want to show as little skin as possible. The 1 year, me and my ex-boyfriend, it was so stupid. It was so bad. It was the stupidest. Okay, so we went looking for Halloween costumes, right? We had like
you
no
guys
money.
wanted to do a couple's costume?
We wanted to do a couple's costume.
Okay.
So we were like trying to figure out what to do. We did a couple costumes. I forgot we did more than one. One we did Ash and Pikachu. So like I was Pikachu, and then he would just like grab my tail as like the caught him or whatever. That was pretty cute. But then we couldn't figure out what to do for a second costume, and it was like we were going to a club, so it was like a club Halloween party. So we were just like walking through Walmart and being like what can we wear that's like cheap but like a costume, because we had like college kids, like no money, and we saw these shorts that were like, you know, like the mermaid pillows. Like it's like the ones where like you swipe your hand on it, it's one color, with your hand, whatever. So we're like, what if we just buy these shorts, just wear the shorts and wear a pair of throw pillows?
Oh.
That's literally what we went as. And I have a picture of me and him, and like we wrote on his chest, touch me, and then on my chest, squeeze me.
Okay, you right now have to find a picture and show stream and YouTube right now.
I don't even know if I have it on my phone. Oh my god. It's so old. It's so old. I might have it on Snapchat, to be honest. I have to black out my face. I think I put on a shirt though, because I got self-conscious.
Find the photo, and you guys watching have to come back and see this photo.
It's
and
from.
We'll know if you're from the podcast if you get this photo reference.
You're right. Wait, but like I can't think of.
Wait, but that's insane. Also, that is so clever. But also, do you remember what color shorts you were wearing?
Oh yeah, they were like green blue.
Oh, see, that's a good costume though. It's
creative. I'm trying to find it now. What year would I have been a sophomore if I'm 2 years out of school now? It's 4 years ago, right? Oh my god, I'm old.
You're 2 years out of school?
Yeah, girl.
Girl, it's my 5-year reunion. Ew,
we're only 3 years apart.
Hate that. Oh no.
Is it 2020? No, I broke up with him that year, actually.
Yes. Waffle, we do need this photo as a sub goal.
Do I make it a sub goal?
Yes, make it a sub goal. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, or subscribe in Twitch, or follow on TikTok,
I would actually share it too.
Then you could get a little piece of the throw pillow.
I wonder if I only have a video of it too, though.
Oh, even better! Sub for the video!
I'm gonna add a fanny pack too.
That's insane.
Wait, I found the picture.
Was that the last time you couple costumed with someone?
Yeah, he's the only guy I dated.
Yeah, but like you and your friends didn't go as like a group of something, or like you never coordinated.
Oh my god, I have a video of a drunk ass me wearing this. Oh my god. Wait. This is so bad. Wait, this is literally a picture of me I have. I'm just like taking a video of me like shaking my ass. It's so stupid. I must have been so drunk. Oh my god, fine, that's a sub goal. That's a sub goal. If I get to 10 YouTube followers or YouTube subscriptions,
10 YouTube subs.
10 YouTube subs, and I'll post the picture in the video.
And the video.
Fine, 10 for the picture, 20 for the video.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
There we go. There we go. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's too funny. That's a great idea though. But yeah, you never done another like coordinated costume with anyone else?
Not that I can remember. I can like actually I'm literally going through my Snapchat as like a guide of pictures. Because you can just like scroll by the months. Let's see what I was in 2019.
But okay, do you have a funny Halloween story to tell?
A funny Halloween story?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you even remember any of the Halloweens you participated in?
The past 5 Halloweens, I've been like blackout drunk. I'm not gonna lie.
Drink responsibly, kids. Dudes and dudettes, drink responsibly. And remember your evenings always.
I prefer not remembering best nights.
Well, yeah, if you don't remember, obviously you had the time of your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. Halloween's it's just fun. I love the celebration.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, what do you think really kicked off this Halloween love? Like, did your parents do a lot for Halloween when you were younger, or?
Yeah, I think my parents were really into dressing us up. We were always like, since I was like 2 years old, we were dressed up every single year. Like I was
and they took you trick-or-treating and everything?
Yep. So like I think my first Halloween we were in like, it was Winnie the Pooh themed.
Oh, cute!
They bought me a Tigger onesie, so it was like the big orange, fluffy, very soft.
Cute!
It was very nice. Actually, I think we still have it like buried in the basement. Then my brother was Winnie the Pooh. My sister was like Eeyore or something. That was cute. That was cute. I was a Power Ranger for like 4 years.
Remembering is not for schmucks. Okay. You need to remember things to have memories.
I mean,
and that's the takeaway.
I have videos of these memories. This past Halloween, I went to New York City. We went to a karaoke bar, and
oh my god!
I was pissed drunk as
I got the best text I've ever received in my life from you.
Wait, what was it though?
You don't even remember?
You think I remember?
You started with, "Girl, I'm so drunk, but I just wanted to say I appreciate you."
I'm a very mushy drunk.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Now I gotta
pull up the receipts. Oh god. Yeah, I was so drunk. There was at one point for an entire song I just karaoke'd as Schnitzel from Chowder, so I only said Rada.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, speaking of your Halloween costume this year, what made you decide to be Schnitzel from Chowder?
Oh, I was told. I couldn't figure out what to do. My 2 friends who are a couple, They were already going as Chowder and what's what's Chowder's girlfriend's name? But the girl was like obsessed with him.
Oh,
It's just with a P, I think.
yeah. Oh my God.
Panini,
It's
Panini.
Panini, yes.
Yeah. So they were dressed as Chowder and Panini, which they were so adorable. And I was like, I don't know what to dress as. And they were like, she was like, what if you just went as Schnitzel? I was like, bet, I'll do it. I literally will. So hi, Radsnell. Yeah, that's Radsnell's the person I dressed up with.
Oh, hi, Raznell.
Oh my god, it was so fun. Yeah, I made it. We couldn't find, so like Schnitzel has these like round ears. They're not like animal ears. So like I went to her house like a couple days before the thing, and I made like the ears myself at her house. It was fun. I'm not very crafty, but it's fun to do crafts. It's fun to like give it a go, you know? Like the KJ, I'm hand making my KJ cosplay. Actually, I can show this too. Where is? It was the night before. Stop. Wait, I thought it was like 2 days before. Were we that unorganized? I wouldn't be surprised. Where's my camera? Ta-da!
But yes, next week we are going to Anime NYC, which is an anime convention.
Yippee! And for some reason, I'm not even dressing as an anime character for like 2 of the days. Actually, all 3 of the days, I'm not dressing as an anime character.
That came out so good.
Right? This is the KJ Molly. This is the layer 1 of painting it. So I just took like a foam ball and I just shaved it down with a knife and a cheese grater.
A cheese grater.
Yeah.
The hustle is real.
And then I just painted art.
So good.
Right.
Are you gonna make multiple and like stick it in a belt bag or something?
So I could make a second one, and I'm like, it depends on how much time I have. I don't know if I can reliably remake this shape. It's already kind of lumpy as is. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So we'll see. It wasn't too bad though. I did this in one night. So I think
it came out great.
Yeah, I made this while watching Five Nights at Freddy's like the other night actually. I think I'm gonna do a second layer though, because like you can see like some of it's like.
Yeah, just to like finish off the paint.
Get the edges more clean, stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, so the KJ, I ordered a KJ jacket and it comes with the backpack. So I can, and the backpack has 2 little things, so I can put the mollies in there or I can hold them in my hands. Because I also bought like the reaver knife online on Amazon. Girl, I thought it was gonna be like plastic. It's metal. It's a real knife. You can cut it with it. You can cut with it. It's sharp.
It came as a metal knife?
It came as a metal knife, and it didn't mention that anywhere in the description. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't actually bring this into a convention. They will definitely not allow it. So I'm kind of upset about that.
Will they not?
Oh, no. No, anything that could actually function as a weapon, not allowed at all. Nothing sharp.
Yeah, but like, last year when I went, they did not have metal detectors.
No, well, there's a separate line for you have to get those weapons like cleared. So you go to a separate like check, and you get a tag to put on the props.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, you can't break that. That's so funny though.
I know. I mean, I'm just gonna hang it on my wall. It's a nice little decoration. But yeah, that's what I'm cooking. We want to try to wrap up Halloween and do a scary story each.
Yeah. Yes. We'll wrap up Halloween so we can get to Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
Yeah.
You know, the back half of this episode, just to make this episode not as long.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we'll dive into some scary stories.
Do you have a do you believe in ghosts or like anything spooky like that or no? Water.
I think I do. But I don't really like, I'm not conscious about thinking about them.
Yeah, it's just like if you stop thinking, you're like, yeah, like I can see it, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Like when people have their encounters, I 100% agree. Like if you think you saw something, you saw something.
I'm with that too.
But yeah.
You haven't had like an experience or whatever?
No, I've never had an experience. And I always feel like I'm gonna be that type of person that's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, don't touch, don't touch me, and I won't touch you. But like,
Like we're cool, we're cool, we're cool.
yeah. But knowing me, like, is that really gonna happen? Probably not.
Are you religious at all?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because some people like they don't have an experience, but like they believe in general like religious type stuff. So that could be like, well, if you believe in that, you know what I mean? Kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah. But I know you believe in ghosts.
Oh yeah, girl.
Which is the perfect segue to your story.
My stories? I have a couple actually. My family, me and my family a couple weeks ago, we did like an outdoor barbecue, and it got really late, and we were just like sitting around a fire outside. And my dad's very stoic. He's a very like stoic Peruvian man. He's like a manly man, not scared of anything, whatever. He started a conversation about like ghost stories, and we're like, what? Like, why do you want to talk about ghost stories? Because it's just so out of character for him. And he talked about how he was like, yeah, I've had some experiences in this house. And we're like, huh? Excuse me? Because like we've been saying that for years, and he was like, it's just this, it's just that. And like, nope, come to find out the whole time he totally believed us and just didn't say anything.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I guess.
Okay.
Well, because I guess this past summer he'd been waking up at the exact same time every night, like 2:30 something, and he would like get up. My dad is like, he has trouble sleeping, so when he wakes up in the middle of the night, he'll get up, he'll get a glass of water, he'll walk around, talk but you talk to the dogs, like hang out with the dogs a little bit, and then he'll go back to bed. And I guess for like a whole week or 2 weeks or something like that, he would get up and like get a glass of water, and our back light would be on. And like my dad's house the house isn't big, the property's big. It's like a ranch house, so we have like a big yard, and then we have like a barn far in the back, and the barn has its own light, and the only way to turn on that light is to go to the barn and flip the switch. And for 2 whole weeks he would wake up at 2:30 in the morning, and that barn light would be on all the way in the back. So you know, your average person would be like, oh girl, that's freaky, I'll go to bed, good night. Goodbye.
Correct.
My father is not that kind of person. He went outside alone, walked all the way to the barn, turned off the light, and then walked back in the dark every night for 2 weeks.
He didn't even bring a flashlight?
Nope, he would just walk out, slippers and all.
See, that's the thing. If I have to walk back in the darkness, I'm bringing a light.
Absolutely. No, he's like,
even
a
phone
oh, I don't need a light.
I'm bringing something.
He's like, oh, if a bear comes, I have my hands.
Okay, but where is it coming from? You can't even see.
Exactly, though. He's a goober.
Oh my god.
No, yes, that was like recent. That was just like a minor one, but there's a whole bunch of slew of family stories.
When I said that, my Google Home activated, and she was like, but I can see into the future. Let me know if you want to see what happens next. Girl! If you think something's gonna happen in this house...
Where's the sage? Where's the sage? Start burning now?
For a split second, I was like, Sage? I'm not playing Valorant.
Oh, wait, no, my grandmother actually burnt sage in my house once, so she definitely thought stuff was going on.
In your home right now? Like
Not,
in your current home?
No, my like childhood home.
Oh, your childhood home.
Yeah. Where all the stories are housed. There's nothing that happens here. I just live in the middle of the woods. I'm more scared of animals than anything else here.
Have you ever had a ghost encounter though?
Me? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do tell the viewers and the listeners.
All right, let's see. I don't even know where to start with this one.
What do you mean, let's see? You have multiple?
I mean, I have a couple. I'll do the scariest one. We'll save the other ones for a special time.
Okay.
No, so my sister had this ex-boyfriend whose family was like big into flipping properties to turn into like businesses. Okay. So they bought this like ancient like this was like a very locally known property, because it was like very beat down and abandoned, and I guess it was like spontaneously abandoned 30 years ago or something like that. And it was a former restaurant building. It was like downstairs was a restaurant, upstairs was like whoever owned that building was like living in the restaurant. And they bought that and they went to go flip it, and it was really gross. So like I guess it was really weird. No one knows what happened to the family, because like it looked like they had just had a restaurant service night and they just up and left the next day, or like that night or something like that, because there was like still meat in the fridge that was like many years spoiled. Oh yeah, there was like food there that was like very, very old and rotten. The place was gross. There was still clothes upstairs. There was still a bed. Like it looked like people had been living there, but you know, it looked like they just like up and left.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a big thing with cleaning it out, and my sister actually brought me there one time in the daytime to show me through and be like, all right, like this is downstairs, the upstairs. And the upstairs was really creepy looking. Like I said, like it looked like they up and left one day. And so the next day we actually brought back my dad and my stepmom to sort of show off the place. It was just like really interesting looking. The actual building's pretty cool, 'cause it was so old. And of course my dad was brought downstairs to look at the ancient restaurant equipment, because that was so interesting apparently. I don't know. So I grabbed my stepmom and was like, oh girl, like we gotta look upstairs. Like upstairs is creepy looking. And both me and her are like into like creepy horror stuff. So I was like, oh, like we'll go up, I'll show you, and then we'll come back down, look at the restaurant equipment. So I go to bring her upstairs, and like just to preface, like the upstairs area, there's no windows in the hallway. So like, and there was no lights. The building had no electricity. They had been using like generator powered lights downstairs. There was none upstairs. So it was pitch black. All the doors were closed.
Oh no.
There was no light coming in. There was no light from like anywhere. Like it was pitch black. So we go to the stairwell. We're looking upstairs, go to like the residential part of the house, and I take 2 steps and I'm like looking up, and I'm like, you know, just like not like when you get a feeling, but just like I thought I saw something, and I was just like, I stopped for a second. I was just like looking at it. I was like what am I seeing? And I look at the top of the stairs, and there was like, it was pitch black, but then like in the middle there was an area of like darker black, and it was like concentrated, like more dark area, and it was almost in the shape of like a person, but I was like so unsure. I was just like that looks so weird. Like it looks like there's someone at the top of the stairs, and then it looked like they turned and walked down the hallway. And you know, like when something so weird happens, like you don't even register. So I just like turned to my stepmom to be like, I just saw like the weirdest thing. Like my eyes are going crazy right now. And she was pale. She was pale in the face. Like she had completely frozen. And we turned to each other, and I was just like, did you? And she said, yeah. And then we ran out of the building. We ran. We were sprinting. Because it looked like there was someone at the top of the stairs who had turned and just walked away. And it wasn't like a person. It was like they were staring at us and then just kind of turned and casually walked down the hall.
Stop.
Yeah, that was like the only time like I've seen something that like I wouldn't say I believed in ghosts before that. I just thought like, you know, I didn't like dismiss it. But after that, I was like, yeah, they're real. I'm good. I don't gotta know more. That's my proof.
At least you didn't go back up.
Oh no, I never went back in the building again. I had nightmares for a week.
Oh man.
It was horrifying.
What ended up happening to that building though?
So I guess they tried to turn it into a restaurant. I think they opened it for a couple weeks, and then something happened and they have to close it down again. So they did flip it. It was a whole thing. My sister has a whole, so I have to have her come in one time and talk about it, because she has stories too, because she spent every day there for like a summer helping them flip this property. And I only remember the one story, and that was she had to go on the roof to repaint some section of the roof, and she had to climb out through the window onto the roof. So she would leave the can of paint on the windowsill, and she would climb back onto the roof, paint a little bit, refill her paintbrush or whatever thing she was using, and then paint more or whatever. And she said every single time she did that, it was so annoying because the paint can would get knocked down. And she was like, I don't know if it's just so windy or something's loose down here. And I guess the one time the one day she was like, it was like a week if she had to like repaint up there. She was repainting. And she goes to dip her brush back in, and she literally watches the paint can like tip over. But she said it was not tipped over. It was like someone pulled it. Yeah, like the handle moved, and then it was like pulled off the ledge.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Like, and she spilled so many paint cans that like they had something set up to catch it, like to catch all this paint that was like just being spilled all over. And she was like, yep. So then that's when I just like gave up on painting the roof, and I just moved on to something else because it just couldn't be done. It was just
See, I feel like that gives me chills because you're like not even just like you're like living in a ghost event.
oh yeah, no, like it's like I think I would cry, especially if it's like daytime. Like if it's night, something about like if scary stuff happens at night, I'm like, okay, well there's always day to be like the safety, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For something to happen
there's like the
daylight,
light to protect us.
yeah,
Correct.
like for something to happen like mid daylight, like I would feel terrified.
Correct.
I couldn't do that. I could
Especially
not do
because
that.
like she's on the roof. There are no shadows.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the daytime.
Oh, it was
So
summer
something
too.
is just there?
Yep.
No, thank you.
So
No, thank you.
and it was like it's such an old property. They don't know anything about it, so who knows like what could have happened there? Who knows? Small town things.
No, but speaking of small town things, my coworker has so his wife's brother, so his brother-in-law, his brother-in-law's family member just moved into this house a couple of years ago, and like they moved into like this bigger house because they just had a baby.
Ooh.
And they set up the baby cam, and I will always tell people I am not getting a baby cam with a camera. Like
okay, but you're so real for that. You're so real for that.
The amount of like first of all, I get it. Like you want to see your baby at night. You want to make sure, you know, it's not like first of all that your baby's still breathing first of all, but you know, just for like an extra safety measure, right?
It's giving paranormal.
What you don't realize is that yeah, you could see your baby, but you could also like see things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like,
I know exactly, like all kinds of yeah.
Yes. And like the amount of like horror movies or just like horror scenarios surrounding like a baby cam, no thank you. I will walkie-talkie my child if I need to. You know what I mean? Just rubber band the talk button for the baby, and then, you know, me listening on the other side. Thank you. But so they set up this baby cam. They have one in the baby's room, and then they have one like watching the living room because
why?
The baby's room is next to the living room.
Oh my god,
so
this literally sounds like the plot of Paranormal.
Yes, and
some...
at like 3 a.m. the husband and wife get a notification that there's movement in the living room cam. So they're like, "Oh, that's weird. What's happening?" And like they literally watch this figure walk across the living room into the baby room, like disappear for like 3 minutes, like long enough time that like something, you know, like he's gone, but he comes back out of the baby's room and walks across the living room and back away off screen somewhere. And he has this recording and he showed it to me. And first of all, it is not the husband, because the husband is like short with blonde hair, and this figure is tall with dark hair.
Oh my god. See, I'm sorry. Love kids. Both the house and the kid gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Parent life ain't made for me, you know? We'll try again.
And he's like telling me this, and I'm like, so what happens next? Like, did they move? Did they like sage the house? They're like, no, they're still there. This was 3 years ago. And I was like, what do you mean you're still there?
The way I'd be out in the grass on the lawn.
The way I'm literally for sale picketing the front yard
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
could not be any quicker. I'm like, what do you mean they're still there?
You're flagging down cars like, please, I'll take anything. Yes! I'll take anything.
Yes. And my coworker's like, yeah, they took it as a sign of like, the wife's dad who recently passed away was going to check on the baby. And I was like, okay, well, Satan's brother could also look like that. It could be checking up on the baby too.
Well, what that Lucifussy doing? What if you're the person who's haunted? Also, Risuke, our stream baby, because he had 3 sub for 9 months. I say, Kusuke.
Yeah, but what if you're the person who's haunted? Like, it's attached to me?
Oh, see, you know what, cat? They say a cat has 9 lives. This one, you know, maybe I wasn't built for this one.
I feel like at first, I would sing that Mariah Carey song, like, why are you so obsessed with me? As a joke. And then I truly don't even know what I would do.
I have to be honest, I have the most rotten mind. And when Risuke said that, there's a BL that I don't know how new it is. I think it's within the past year, but it recently came out. Maybe it's a manhwa. I can't remember. But it's basically the plot of this BL is that there's a ghost or some kind of ghost or something that is possessing this guy's boss, his manager, one of his coworkers, and when he possesses them, he like bangs the main character.
Oh my god, the way I almost just spit. I was not expecting that. What?
Yep, and I like breezed through a couple episodes because like I saw a TikTok about it and I was like, girl, I have to check this out. And like it's scary. Like there's a couple episodes where like it shows like the ghostly figure and it's creepy looking. Like this is like it's like a creepy BL, but like there's like sex scenes where this guy's just banging this ghost.
Yeah, Rikhu, like, yeah, did anyone in chat expect Rikhu to have that kind of story? What?
I mean, that kind of spirit can attach to me. You're welcome. I'm here. I'm for rent.
Malicious spirits feed off your negative emotions. So once you're happy enough, they leave.
Oh, you're right. You just gotta be happy. Well, it looks like I'm dead.
Yeah, like, okay. You just get a bunch of signs from Home Goods that just say, "Don't
Live,
worry,
laugh, love.
Be happy, live, laugh, love."
I guess I can kind of see that though. I don't know. See, I'm not like super into ghosts, not like I know all the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't consider those. I don't mess with ghosts. You know, I've never and will never do a Ouija board ever.
I also like. I don't believe that ghosts just get attached to you. There has to be like a reason, whether that be like the ghost is already in this like space, and like now you're occupying the space for whatever reason.
Like there's something you have to do.
Yeah, correct. I don't think there's ghosts that just fly around and like, you know, are just there.
I'm somewhat interested solely because I want to know truly if your deceased loved ones are watching over you and stuff. I have a story about that too. I have a this might dox me. I have to be careful with my details here.
Don't dox yourself for free. You gotta subscribe for the doxing story.
DM me for the doxing details.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who died when she was 16 years old in a car accident. It was really unfortunate. This was years ago. This was like early 2000s. And she was like a really, really, like she was like the light of the family. She was like the person of the family. Like she held the family together, like all extended family. She was a beautiful person. And she died very young. And my family used to always say so it was on my aunt's side. It was my great aunt's daughter. She used to also always say like these things would happen, and she would say, you know, it's her watching over us. It's her watching over us. So it's like my entire family was like this whole thing. You know, she's watching over us. You know, something close happens, she's watching over you. Things like that. I don't know if it was a coping thing but there was definitely like one time where I believed it, and it was my uncle was like he was a construction worker, and he was going through a really tough like part of his life. And it was like he was working these like really late shifts, and he was really depressed, and he would always go he'd have to drive from New Jersey to Pennsylvania for this one job, and you have to go through the toll for it. And this is like back in the early 2000s. There was no or Easy Pass, either it didn't exist or it wasn't popularized yet, or maybe he just didn't have it or whatever. But he had to go through and like actually talk to people at the tolls to get through. And there was one toll where he was driving through, and he's talking to the guy. I guess he knew the guy. He was like, they were making small talk, and the guy was like, "Oh, who's the girl sitting next to you?" And he was like, "Huh?"
No.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Oh, who's that girl next to you?" He goes, I'm alone in the car." He was like, Stop joking around. There's someone sitting next to you. Like, what's her name?" And he's like, "I'm being totally serious right now. Like, I'm alone. There's no one here." And so he asked the guy to describe to him what she looked like, and he described my cousin.
No.
And he had never seen her before, didn't even know she was dead. Yep.
Ooh, that gave me chills.
So my family and I'm kind of with that. I've definitely had some close calls in my life, and we like to believe that she's watching over the family. And she was such a beautiful person. I would not be surprised if she was.
Well, speaking of family, I think that was a great way to segue to Thanksgiving.
And
talk about, how Thanksgiving and how we celebrate family.
Do you have a lot of family here? For some reason I assume you have like a limited amount of family here.
I say I would have a big family here. We're just not all very close.
Are you like spread all around the country?
Yeah, so my mom is one of 5.
Oh, girl.
And my grandma is also one of 5.
Wait, they're all here?
For the most part, they're all in the States, yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but we're all scattered, and like for that reason, it's like hard to have like big gatherings. We only really get together for like weddings and stuff.
That makes sense. So like,
what about you?
Oh, me? I have. Well, so my mom's side of the family. My grandmother's one of 4 siblings, and they're all New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. So we're all like, there's a lot of my family, but my mom's side of the family is very fractured. So we only celebrate with like a very small little section of my mom's family. And
I see.
We're all like New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, but like we're all still pretty like far apart in those areas, so we don't get together too often.
Yeah.
My dad's side of the family, my grandmother is one of 9 siblings.
One of 9?
And
oh my God.
I think 6 of them are in the States. We have a huge Spanish family population in New Jersey. I think we're pretty much all in New Jersey, actually.
Do you ever get to see them?
So it's sort of the same thing. We have our own branches, but we'll get together for big things. Like there was definitely like I forget it was someone's birthday. It was someone's like 70th birthday, and we got together. It was like 40 of us, and like
yeah. So not my grandma, but my grandma's sister. So I guess my great aunt.
Mm-hmm.
She is one of the only like still living person in her generation. So when she turned 80, it was like a whole big party event.
Oh, so is that the last time you like seen like a huge chunk of your family?
No, my cousin got married a year and a half ago, but that was
Ooh.
the last time.
Okay.
We all had like a big family event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't see them quite often, mainly because like my mom is one of 5, but she's the youngest, and she's already in her late 60s.
Mm.
So a lot of them are like a lot older, and so they've built their own family,
And
because they've
yeah, and
gotten
they're
married, and there's
mm-hmm.
like the whole in-law side of the
And
family, and they
they're in
have
the
kids,
years where they want to take it very chill.
Yeah. So there's not a lot of traveling anymore.
That makes sense. I can see that.
And then us kids, we're just so scattered.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so like you're like this Thanksgiving, like who are you gonna celebrate with?
So this Thanksgiving, so what's funny is after COVID happened, uh my mom kind of stopped doing Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
um because we were all like in quarantine, whatever, and she like loved that. She was like, nobody's coming to my house. I don't gotta cook. I don't gotta clean. I don't gotta entertain. Life is living large for me. But this year, like, she doesn't really have an excuse, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this year is kind of like the first Thanksgiving we're kicking it back up.
Oh.
So we're celebrating like just me and my brothers, because my brother is coming from Canada all the way to
Oh, that's
celebrate
exciting.
Thanksgiving. Yeah,
And the
so
wifey.
with the girlfriend. This so
Oh.
this is the first Thanksgiving that all my siblings are gonna be together for, and every one of us has a +1.
Oh, wait, Waffle's coming?
Yeah, Waffles is coming too.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
So we're doing that Wednesday night, and then Thursday night is like my mom invited her siblings. So her siblings and
Oh.
their families are coming. So like my cousins
Okay.
and stuff.
So you're doing like a pre-Thanksgiving and then like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's so smart though. I wish my family did that.
Yeah, but my mom's like, the goal is to keep it short, because my cousin also has kids now, and
Yeah.
they're like, the oldest one I think is like 7, and
Oh, so
there's
they're
just
the demon
too
ages.
high energy for my parents,
Mm-mm.
and so they're like, Thanksgiving starts at 4:30. Y'all gotta be out by 7.
You gotta be this hyped to enter the household.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cute though. That's cute though. It's nice that you're at least getting together. You get to have like the more like nuclear one, then you get to have the extended one.
Yeah,
A little taste of both.
yeah.
I come from my parents are divorced, so we constantly split holidays. For the past couple years, we've been doing we're like my mom eats dinner really early, like 4 o'clock. So we'll go to my mom's from like 12 to 4, and then right after dinner we drive straight to my dad's house. He doesn't live that far away. It's like half an hour, 40 minutes max. And then we spend, the dessert late night hangout with my dad, which is nice. Although this year I think we're just going to my dad's house because my mom's boyfriend's great. He's great. She lives with him now. He's great. He has a lovely house. He's a lovely family. They're very southern. But
Southern?
not like, yeah, so there's, when I say very southern, right? Like there's a population of New Jersey that believes they live below the Mason-Dixon line, but they do not. They live in the middle of New Jersey. And his family is that exactly. Or I guess the Pennsylvania version of that. But yeah, so they're very, 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 very country. And I am a city boy. I am a gay little city boy. And they are very Republican country. So we went last year. It was something. Holiday was celebrated.
Food bussin'.
The food, I do gotta say, they got good food. They do know how to slap a turkey. I'll tell you that. They do know how to do that. They know how to make some good meat. They can handle their meat. For a Republican, they know how to handle it. They know how to handle their meat. But no, it was just so me and my siblings, like, so I'm the gay one, right? I have my brother who's very hetero, I have my sister who has a boyfriend and everything. We're very we're like the dress up for Thanksgiving. We want to look nice. We'll wear a nice shirt. My brother wore a turtleneck with a necklace and some rings.
Oh,
I
cute.
wore like a cute black top that was like a half turtleneck, with a necklace and some rings. And we did our hair, and we had dress pants on, and we had nice shoes on, and we show up in there in flannels and jeans.
See, no, that's my Thanksgiving. I'm coming in my baggiest pajama pants, ready to eat. I'm not looking nice. The only thing
No,
that's
yeah,
looking nice is my plate of food.
I think it also is like, I don't know if it's a Spanish thing, because my Spanish side of the family is always like, you have to look nice for a holiday. You have to. It doesn't matter what holiday, you're looking nice. What is my sister now?
Yeah, no, but that makes sense. That makes sense. What's funny is that I literally just saw a TikTok this morning about how this girl was like, everyone's wearing flannels, everyone's wearing their nice turtlenecks for Thanksgiving, but this is what I'm wearing. And she's wearing her classic, like, blue flannel pants and, like, the baggiest double XL gray hoodie. And she was like, I'm coming for the mashed potatoes.
A company Thanksgiving sounds nice. I think it's just drilled into me that I have to look nice.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind dressing up. I like looking cute. I can take pictures.
I mean, we know from Halloween that you like dressing up. But there's nothing wrong with looking nice. It's just everyone's different.
I like feeling myself. I'm very vain.
I will, however, I'll at least put on my nice sweatpants, but I am wearing
my
sweatpants.
Nice sweatpants? What constitutes nice sweatpants?
You know,
Oh, girl, this one doesn't have holes in it.
Like, ooh, girl, I just washed this one.
This one doesn't have Cheeto stains on it.
Exactly. My not stained sweatpants.
Yeah, we need designer sweats. When are my Gucci sweats coming in?
My good. Actually, I'm just wearing like my Versace robe to Thanksgiving. You're all gonna be blessed.
You hate dressing up. See, I don't know. I think I like dressing up just because it gives me extra self-confidence.
Yeah, and you just feel clean.
Yeah. I enjoy, taking the time to doll myself up, plucking my eyebrows, plucking the brows. Yeah, I'm fleek.
No, I just want to eat and
vegetate.
Be able to breathe because I got sweatpants on.
That's so fair. I've definitely popped the button off after Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, see, there's no button to pop because there's no buttons, just all elastic,
That's fair.
Baby.
What is your family like cook for Thanksgiving?
So, we used to primarily only have Asian food because that's, what my mom knew how to cook. Because again, she didn't have Thanksgiving growing up. She didn't know what Thanksgiving was.
Oh, for people who don't know, what if you would like to be specific, if you don't have to be specific, if you don't want to. Like what?
Oh,
culture?
my family is Chinese.
Nice.
So, yeah, my mom had no idea what Thanksgiving was until she came here. And when we started celebrating Thanksgiving, when we were like, I guess like just like old enough to like have memories and like remember holidays and stuff, she would do the turkey, the mashed potatoes.
Oh, but your mom is the queen of trying to understand the American culture.
She did her best to like assimilate us into like a new culture the best that she could. But like she was very basic because that's also because again she also had to like learn how to make all of these things too.
Yeah,
without knowing how to like really use
no family recipe.
Yeah. So we had turkey, Thanksgiving, and then like all the side dishes that she knew how to make, which was beautiful. But like as we grew up, like my middle older brother has really taken over the cooking now because he cooks the best out of all of us.
Well, that's cute.
So yeah, so now it's more like half and half. Like my brother will make the turkey, the mashed potatoes, he makes his own stuffing.
Oh
We
wow.
have like a green bean casserole, mac and cheese. And
Ooh,
then
girl,
my
you out here
mom will,
making casseroles. You're assimilated.
yeah, and then my mom will make like maybe like 1 or 2 extra things. Just so like because like so my aunts and uncles have something that they're at least
Like
comfortable
familiar.
eating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. We do the same thing.
But
Like we have tamales at Christmas, stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. But yeah, ooh, it's just a table full of good food, and honestly, that's all you can really ask for. Like,
Honestly,
who
yeah,
cares
the
what's
ideal
on it?
holiday. Holiday that
Yeah.
focuses on the food solely.
Exactly. That's why I think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a holiday to eat.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. It's a very well. It's high stress if you're cooking, but very laid back holiday compared to others.
It is high stress if you're cooking, but if you're just eating, girl, delicious.
Risky says they do ham, which I'm gonna talk about because I have thoughts on the ham turkey debate.
I've never done ham.
Mashed potatoes, collard greens. See, I don't have anyone in my family who can make collard greens.
Yeah, I'm not a collard greens person.
If you make them right, they're really good, and I already know even if I make them and they come out good, my family wouldn't eat them anyways. So they're very not vegetable.
They're
people.
really sour.
There's definitely like seasonings and dressings you can pair it with that really let you like taste the actual greens without, you know what I mean? It helps like balance it out.
Yep.
Mac and cheese is a must. Like mac and cheese
is
a
a
nice
must.
it's a nice easy one too. Like it's really not that hard to do a good mac and cheese.
Correct.
Sweet potatoes, I'm team sweet potato over potato.
Like a mashed potato? You don't do mashed potatoes?
I like mashed potatoes, but I feel like mashed potatoes I would make like just for normal dinner, like once a week.
Well,
You know what I mean?
correct, but that's just because mashed potatoes are superior. Like I could be eating mashed potatoes all damn day.
But like I feel like sweet potatoes are better.
Ooh, girl.
I'm a diehard sweet potato fan.
I don't over regular buttery like garlic mashed potatoes.
Nuh-uh. Just a baked sweet potato, some butter, and some brown sugar, and I'm oh.
Girl, you did not. Okay, out of all the things you could do with sweet potatoes, you did not just say just baked. Just a baked sweet potato.
That's what I'm saying. They're so good. All you gotta do is bake it. All you gotta do. If you've never made collard greens well, you're gonna hate it. Oh yeah, collard greens are very hit or miss. Very. They're not easy. Respect people who can make good collard greens. Also, hi zeros. Yeah, sweet potato smack. Oh my god, I remember there was one year.
No,
What?
don't put sweet potato pie. Oh my god, the people who do the sweet potato pie and the marshmallows.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
What? Girl,
No.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out. I'm about to turn around.
That is so sweet and just all the wrong texture.
I see how this is. I see this. Excuse. I have to.
Why do I need my sweet potatoes to be sticky?
I'm off the show. I'm gone. Goodbye.
No.
I can't do this anymore. I can't believe you've done this.
Absolutely not. It is. See, it is a bit too sweet.
I'm in shock.
I'm
taking
also
refuge
don't
under
do
the table.
Sweet potatoes and marshmallows.
Oh my god, I can't believe you.
That?
I can't believe you.
It's a texture thing. It's a sweetness thing.
It's so good.
It's a stickiness thing.
Oh my god, you haven't lived. You haven't lived. You don't understand.
No. I will say though, do I live under a rock? Maybe. But also, that is just no.
I just think it's so good.
You could bring it. You could have it on our Thanksgiving table, but I will not be eating it.
Oh my god, I'm big sweets though. I'm big into sweets. Maybe that's it. Maybe.
I can agree to that. When it comes to everyday cooking, I prefer just regular potatoes, but if it's a special occasion, I would say sweet potatoes.
See, exactly. That's what I mean. Like sweet potatoes are like a nice special little.
Yeah, but not with marshmallows, girl.
I don't know. I'm the one who makes the sweet potato casserole with marshmallows. But I do it sparingly because I do think if it's a giant layer of marshmallows on top, that's way too much. And let me tell you, the plate was licked clean.
I bet it was.
By me. Why not melted marshmallows? Yeah, right. Like it's like that's what you do. You melt the marshmallows and you like drizzle it, not just like whole chunky marshmallows.
No. Well, I've clearly never made it, and we don't have it at our house. I've only seen it like when I've done like Friendsgiving or like during colleges when we celebrate. I've seen it done where like people have it like mashed at the bottom and then they put marshmallows on top and then they broil it so it kind of like toasts.
Oh, like a giant layer?
Yeah.
See, it has to be thin. If it's too much, then it's just dessert. And it's fine if it's the dessert, but
I think they did it intentionally to be a dessert, but
okay, that's different then.
Still, I'm not having no.
I don't know. Maybe on sweet potato pie, but not regular sweet potato. Yeah, I think the difference is I was making a casserole, which is like
what is sweet potato pie?
You've never had sweet potato pie? It's like a thicker it's like the consistency of pumpkin pie almost. It's pretty thick. It's good.
Let me just say, if someone were to not tell me that it was sweet potato pie and I thought it was pumpkin pie, I'm gonna be upset. Is all I'm gonna say about that. I never had it, so I can't comment. I like sweet potato, don't get me wrong, I like sweet potatoes, so it could be delicious. But I'm just saying, if I'm expecting pumpkin and I get sweet potato, I'm gonna be throwing hands.
Someone's getting a fork in their eye.
Yeah, I'm throwing hands.
Oh my god, wait, that's you know what? I think that's fair. I'll take that. I make a mean pumpkin pie, so I'll take that.
I love pumpkin pie.
It's
but
really
only
good.
In the fall time.
Yeah, if it's honestly, I feel like pumpkin pie is best before Thanksgiving, but I understand it being at Thanksgiving.
No, I agree.
Like I have pumpkin pie around Halloween. And pumpkin pastries.
What I don't get is that I don't think apple pie belongs at Thanksgiving.
I understand that mindset. I think at least us, the reason we do apple pie is because from apple picking we buy like pounds and pounds of fresh apples and then we freeze them so we have them for a long time. So you use all the leftovers to make a fresh apple pie using fresh picked apples. I
never thought of freezing apples before.
Oh yeah, it's really good. It makes them really juicy too if you do it right.
Interesting. I would just assume it kind of almost like takes away from the apple flavor because all the water and juice in there freezes and then
I mean when you bake it anyways it separates.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake is so good. Oh
for Thanksgiving I usually make a pumpkin cheesecake just to make it festive / like have an excuse to have cheesecake. So good.
Oh my god. I would do
last year
cheesecake.
I made a pumpkin cheesecake and I did like a chocolate swirl on top.
Girl, I'd ask for your hand in marriage.
Girl, not with your sweet potato marshmallow casserole.
Oh my god. Just like Thanksgiving as a holiday? The reason the whole reasoning. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like definitely as a culture we've kind of lost touch with Thanksgiving. I do have to say though, my white side of the family, as white as they are sometimes, I'm not a religious person, but we do say grace every Thanksgiving. It's the only meal besides sometimes Christmas that we say grace for. And we don't even, my grandmother says a very, very quick prayer. But she usually does a mini speech where she focuses on giving thanks for certain things and asking for thanks for certain things. So giving thanks if someone recently recovered from something, asking for I don't know, I don't want to call it luck, but asking for like good energy for someone who is recovering, stuff like that. And I think it kind of grounds our family in the holiday. So I do appreciate that my family does that, even though, you know, the prayer kind of flies over my head, but like blessings, thank you.
Yeah, especially because Thanksgiving is so close to Christmas, where like Christmas is basically the most materialized holiday.
The CEO of capitalism holidays.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's nice to humble ourselves and
Yeah,
give
yeah, I like
thanks
it.
before then. But that is really nice. That's a good tradition.
Yeah, it's nice. My Spanish family, they're just there for the food.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know what? Respect to them, because me too. Me too, Pookie. I'm there to eat and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot the meat. So Riske says he has ham. You said you did turkey. So my family actually makes a half turkey and a half, like a small turkey and a small ham, because my family is so split as to whether the Thanksgiving meat should be ham or turkey.
What?
Yep. It is a big debate in my family as to which one's better. I honestly, I think I'm a ham person.
I mean, that's not weird. I know a lot of families who do that, but not because like they can't pick one. It's just like their Thanksgivings always had two.
Oh no, we
I
can't
actually
pick.
didn't know people had ham for Thanksgiving.
Yep. Big ham.
Yeah, I learned that last year because I was at Waffles family's Thanksgiving, and I was like, "You guys have ham and turkey?"
Yeah,
I didn't know.
it is a lot if you have like full both. We do like small cuts of both. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of turkey, but I've been starting to get in those TikToks where like you see people with their sharing their turkey recipes, and I do want to try deep fried turkey. They look really good. That might sell me. Or if like I don't think I have anyone in my family who's like really good at making a turkey.
Speaking of turduckens, though, my oldest brother, actually did do a turducken one
So
year.
what the fuck is a turducken?
It's a chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey.
That sounds like a crime. That sounds like cruelty.
It was okay. Honestly, it was a lot of prep work. Like a lot of prep work. It took like 3 days.
How is that legal?
And like shoving those birds into the other birds like human centipede style was not fun. But oh my god, it was delicious. Because like the turkey fat just melts into the duck and then the duck fat melts into the chicken.
Oh my god.
It's so good. Was it worth the 36 hours of prep work and, animal cruelty?
But I think it's
I
kind of
don't know,
hard.
but it was delicious.
To me, I think one of the best meats is duck. Swapping juices, girl. Girl. Not the post-mortem swapping juices.
But I agree. I love duck.
Yeah, I think it's the duck that really makes it, because duck is just like, oh my god, duck buns. Oh. Oh my god.
Wait, when you're here, the next time we get together, we should do that.
I would get on my knees for duck buns.
Wait,
Are you writing this down? We definitely.
Yeah, I'm writing this down.
Never had duck before? Honestly, I highly recommend your first time having duck in the form of duck buns. That was my first introduction. Nope, I was very skeptical about duck until I got these buns. I didn't even know they were duck, and it was just so
it is
so
good.
Rebranding the duck bun VTuber. Sold. Where's the stamp? Oh my god, no, duck is so good. So, and is that a Chinese thing or is that a Japanese thing?
It's a Chinese thing.
I was gonna say duck is more Chinese, I thought.
Yes, for sure.
Something about just like Chinese spices, it's just unmatched.
So good.
My left cheek. which cheek we talking here? Do we want to segue to Black Friday and then we wrap up?
Yeah, let's do a quick Black Friday.
Do you Black Friday shop?
I do not. I did go in person one time, but I'm more of Cyber Monday.
That's fair. That's very fair. My stepmom's super into Cyber Monday. Oh my god, she goes crazy. But you know what? She saves a lot. She gets like all the Christmas gifts, so power to her.
I will say I do give into capitalism and purchase goods. I feel like I've definitely like over the last couple of years have like toned it a lot down. But
Uh,
you can't ignore the deals, and it's so good
no.
for Christmas gift
There's
shopping.
certain things that you just have to buy Black Friday.
Correct.
Risky says he hasn't done it usually, but should do it this year. You know what? If there depends on what you're looking for, I recommend it. Like computer screens. If you want to replace your any kind of computer screens, if you want a second monitor, this is the time to do it. You will get it for like there's no cheaper.
Correct.
Any like
Although
electronics.
but a lot of the electronic deals have been like slowly decreasing over time.
I was gonna say that was like I was speaking like general Black Friday, but Black Friday in general has been kind of doo-doo past couple years.
Yeah.
It peaked I think like 2010s.
Correct. I would agree with that.
My aunt used to go Black Friday shopping. She was a big couponer at the time. So she had an entire storage bin of coupons in her trunk that she would take with her Black Friday shopping. And she would buy like a $100 or $300 TV for like $40. It was crazy.
Now the TVs, especially the big fancy ones, are like upscaled in price. So when they do Black Friday, you think it's on sale, but it's actually just normal price.
Yeah, you have to look for certain like sometimes it'll be like $100 cheaper, but that's like the most you'll see it nowadays. No more like the 50% off or whatever. Yeah, it's not quite the same. I do wish I was like I wish I was working age when Black Friday was at its peak.
Yeah. I agree.
I think it's fun. Well, what would you think of when they extended Black Friday to like Thanksgiving night? Because that was a couple of years ago. That's like pretty recent.
Yeah. I mean, for the people who love Black Friday and actually go into the malls, I feel like it's great because a lot of people just finished Thanksgiving dinner, like had dessert, wrapped up, and then went to the malls at midnight. And it was like a whole thing. And I feel like if you did that in person, that would be really fun. But because I didn't, I was like, oh, all right.
I didn't like that it extended to Thursday just because like my family does celebrate Thanksgiving until like midnight. I think it's just I don't know if it's a Spanish thing or if it's just my Peruvian family, but any holiday we're up to like 3 o'clock in the morning celebrating.
Yeah.
So like it was out of the question that like, you know, if I had left at like 10 p.m. to go Black Friday shopping, it would be very frowned upon.
Oh, it would be frowned upon, not even just like.
Oh, no. We're big into like have to spend time with family. Required.
Oh, I see. See, yeah. I could see how that would suck.
But yeah, I think I'll probably go this year. Depends on. Well, I think I have to go with a game plan. I have to go with like you have to approach it with like you're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy that. If you just walk around, you're gonna be overwhelmed.
Yep. You have to know what you're buying for sure. For sure.
Do you have any wrapping thoughts on Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Black Friday?
I will say the time after Halloween is such a vortex. Like, I feel like time flies by after Halloween. Next thing you know, I'm celebrating Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday time. Then it's Christmas.
Agree.
And then I'm writing the wrong year for the next 3 months.
I agree. Because, well, especially because, like, now, like, the past couple of years, I do Anime NYC. So it's, like, Halloween. And for me, Halloween, like, comes quick because it's a full month celebration. So it's, like, weekly horror. And then all of a sudden, it's just Halloween. And then 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, it's Anime NYC. And then a week. And then it's Thanksgiving. And then a couple of weeks. And then it's Christmas. And then a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It's just, like, it's so...
Yeah.
It zooms. But it's a nice season. It helps fly through the winter because I hate the winter.
Yeah, honestly, the sun setting at like 4:30 is not ideal.
It's so sad me getting out of work now, and I'm just not going to see the sun until like April.
Yeah, for real.
It's so sad. Capitalism. Maybe I just quit.
Oh, same.
I'll become when are we opening our bakery? When are we opening our cat bakery? our pastries.
Our pastries with
That's at go.
podcasts on the side.
Oh yeah, podcasts and pastries. I think that'd be cute.
I think that would be.
We live in a society where I need to make money.
Well, I think that's a great way to end this episode.
I think so. I don't think we have any tentative plans for next week. Well, no, next week. No, because I think we want to save Anime NYC talk for post the actual event.
Yes. So maybe we'll do like a late week episode. Maybe like the following week, just to talk about Anime NYC.
Yeah, I think so. And we might, I'm just saying, I'm there Sunday. We could cook a random IRL podcasts.
We could IRL podcast.
Right. I'm just saying. We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk. But thank you so much, guys, for
thank y'all for
tuning in,
being here,
for watching on Twitch or watching on TikTok, or if you didn't catch us live, just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. This, now that I kind of got the hang of YouTube, this will be up within a week.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Remember, if you sub, you can get the exclusive Halloween photo of Rikhu.
Oh my god, yes! If we get 10 subscribers on YouTube, I will post my Halloween costume where I dressed only in shorts, as a mermaid pillow for Halloween.
And if we get 20, we can
you get the video.
Release the video.
You get the video. Thank God the first like 10 seconds are just of my ass.
Oh, that's what we want. That is what we want. That is the content we want.
Also, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'll say it's at NekoRikhu on YouTube.
Yes, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you have a lovely rest of your Thursday, your week, your month, or even your day.
Absolutely.
And I'll be there for you.
I'm gonna wave goodbye. Goodbye.